For a long time, I've been partial to growing a beard. This is the current beard. A bit scruffy, I know. Like most people, I would usually shave indoors. But not this time. I'd had an idea.
Well, I've just pulled up and it's the early hours of the morning and I have decided to lose the beard. But rather than, you'll recall in a previous video, just shave the beard off in a slightly more normal way, like in a house, I thought this time, let's do it with a bit more style and combine running with the beard removal. I've got the equipment, the sun has just risen, let's go do this.
I decided on a running vest to hold the shaving equipment. Slightly bleary-eyed, I jogged up to the park. As usual, I took far too much interest in someone else out running.
He had a park run top on. It's very early and I'm still very tired. As I head towards the park area where I'll be doing the running and the shaving, I thought I'd let you know of just 2 rules I made up to give the whole thing a little bit more legitimacy, because it's clearly so ridiculous. Firstly, any time I'm shaving, I have to be running at the same time. And secondly, I can't use any reflections, no mirrors, car windows, or natural reflections on the top of local ponds, for example, which will make the whole thing even more difficult. I've often struggled to go for those early morning runs, but you do find that once you're out there and running at those crazy hours in the morning, it's worth it. But now it's time, as we enter a new phase of jog on, more on that soon, time to get rid of this beard for now.
As I pulled the electric razor from my vest, it dawned on me just how absurd this idea really was.
Sometimes when I'm filming these videos, there is a slight part of your brain that questions what you're doing. I think this is one of those moments.
It was time.
Here goes. Oh, that feels weird. It's really hard to run at the same time. I'm barely running in a straight line. What a way to spend your morning, eh? Part of my concern is that this is gonna run out of battery power part way, and I'm gonna end up running through the rest of the town back to the house with only half a face. Another fun issue is that the grass is so dewy, my feet are soaked. To be fair, shaving isn't the easiest thing, even when you do have a mirror. I'm tired, I'm running through a park, my feet are wet, and I don't have a reflection. It's time to go for that moustache. Remind me why I decided to do this? Just a quick disclaimer, guys. Don't try this at home. I'm a trained professional at running and shaving at the same time. On a positive note, what a glorious morning. What a time to be alive. Running, shaving through the park. I'm sort of running very smoothly. You end up, rather than bouncing along, you sort of end up being like, yep. I tell you what, those sideburns are dodgy bits, because that's where the beard connects to your head hair. And I don't want to slip up and get that wrong. And all of a sudden find that I've shaved halfway up the side of my head. I think I'm going to leave it at that and head back to the car now.
Clean shaven, I removed my vest and climbed back into the car.
So there we have it. I ran and shaved at the same time. Yes, it's possible. As a quick disclaimer, I wouldn't recommend that you do it yourself, and I did use an electric razor rather than taking actual shaving foam and a razor, which I considered, but then I thought against it. Practical purposes, well, maybe you're running really late for work.
So if you are running late for work,
so you're doing it on the commute if you're on foot.
It's possible, it's doable.
Other than that, not much point. I think I managed to get rid of most of it off my face. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. We've got plenty more Jog On running videos coming. And also, if you enjoy the odd podcast, check out Jog On, which is on iTunes, Spotify, and all other podcast apps. I've been Harry Morgan. Go for that run, don't shave during it, and jog on.